Howdy guys, it's Luke
and Josh
at Geekgaming Scenics, and in this video we're going to make a super simple, super lightweight, super storable and super cool easy gaming table. So if you're a beginner, this video's for you.
Super
duper trooper. Catch you after this. So guys, in the last video where we did the rollout mats, we had a lot of people asking about the gym mat type stuff, the EVA foam mats, can you use them? So I thought we'd have a play. And a lot of people, when you're getting into this hobby, building a gaming table, sorting terrain out and all that sort of stuff, it's a bit daunting.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to work on, especially if you're wanting to make everything look really nice and do it all yourself and custom and stuff. It's a lot of skills to learn and a lot of things to practice all at once.
So with the sponsor of this video, which is I Built It, it couldn't be any simpler.
Who built it?
I Built It.
I think you'll find I built it.
No, I Built It is the sponsor.
I'm confused.
So for this board build, I Built It sent me some MDF terrain. Now, MDF terrain, I don't normally get excited about it, but this is MDF terrain with a difference. So let's get it all out and let's have a good look. If anybody's looking for any sort of pre-painted, pre-built terrain, I Built It is definitely for you. One, because you can put it together with no glue. Two, it's laser etched, so if you do want to paint it, you can dry brush it, wash it, and paint it like a normal model. It's really thought about and really engineered well, even to the point where they thought about role players with magnetic tiles, and everything works on a normal tile basis, so it all works together. If you want to support I Built It, they're on Kickstarter at the moment, and in the first 48 hours of this going live, you get some really good discounts. So do check all the links below, guys. Me personally, this is the best MDF kits that I've ever put together. They go together simply, and the fact that you don't have to glue it, it's easy if you make a mistake to pop it apart and put it back together. And these roof tiles are just something else, and they need to bring that out as a product on its own. Now let's show you how to make an awesome gaming table to show this terrain off. No, the reason we're using these is when I did the rollout mats video, there was a few people that wasn't right happy about doing that themselves. This is a cheaper option. It's lighter weight. The only thing I've always never liked about using stuff like this is it's the jigsaw pattern. But with what I've learned with static grass and everything, I'm hoping we can achieve a nice look to this, very simply, very cheaply, that you can pack up and put away, and it's only going to be what, 20 mil thick, if that? Oh, 10 mil thick.
You don't even need static grass in it, it's already got static grass on it.
I'm gonna say it's beautiful, isn't it?
Looks fantastic, that.
Games Workshop jungle base. So for those that are asking how much is this stuff, you're getting a 4x4 gaming space for $14.99 from Wilko's. Wait, Wilko's? It'll front range, but I'm sure you can find it for 15 quid, a lot of places like that. Or even eBay, and that you might be able to drop on a deal. But for the money, it's not the strongest, but if you're putting it on a flat table, it should be perfect. Let's get cracking. Right, so another reason why I picked these mats is they come with edging strips like this. So if you buy one for the 15 quid or whatever it is, you've got a 4x4. If you buy two, you can connect two together or make it whatever size or shape that you really want to do. And you can just flock these edges up and push them in, and you can have a nice square gaming table.
Just going to chuck a base coat down for speed. We're going to use a rattle can. I'm just putting a brown base coat down. You can put this down by brush just as easily, but again, just for speed, using a rattle can.
So while this is drying, let's make up a nice ground cover. Got this cool new sieve off Amazon, so it's nice and big and easy for doing stuff like this. some muck, front garden. No better than proper Yorkshire muck.
Should be wearing a mask.
Should be. Literally break it all down so you're getting just the nice fine stuff. Absolutely effortless with a sieve like that. Best 15 quid you'll ever spend. And if you use my links below, even better. Then some sandless tile grout.
Your sandless tile grout.
In ivory. Give that a mix till you find the colour that you want.
What about if you want blue?
Then find some blue soil. It's your ground mixture already done and in a quantity that you can use on multiple tables. So the spray can was a bad idea because it's been, what, 20 minutes, half an hour, and it's still piss wet through. So I'm mixing up some fast dry basing glue with some brown paint like we did on the roll-up mats video. So with this being a modular board, can't get my words out. We've got to be a bit more careful of where we're throwing the dirt down first for the patchy look, because if you start putting random patches in where the joins are when you take it apart, the problem you're going to have is it won't match up and look coherent. So you need to sort of concentrate your patching in a pattern that favours the gaps. But then you can have another pattern. So we'll try and be as random as we can, but that's the problem with these modular boards. But we'll try and make it look as nice as we can. And all I'm doing is just scattering this around in areas around the centres. Now, I'm using static grass on this because static grass, with it having different lengths, so 2mm, 4mm, 6mm, you can hide gaps and creases in boards a lot easier with static grass rather than foam. If you use foam, it sticks flat with it and your edge is more obvious. So using static grass through an applicator is the best option, but obviously not everybody's got an applicator and I understand that. But you can pick up a relatively affordable one online if you're serious about terrain making. If not, you can just sieve some 2mm grass on with a sieve. It'll give you an okay look. Or you can make it a lot coarser with like foam flocks and stuff. But me, I've got the tools, so I'm going to use the best tool for the job. So a lot of people will probably be very happy with just that. But for an extra 10-15 minutes work, you can make this look a lot nicer. So I'm just using some carpet heavy duty adhesive, and we're gonna do some patches laying around, and then we're gonna apply some longer lengths of grass just to add a bit more color and variation. Now, a tip with carpet adhesive, if you press the nozzle down all the way, you get a spider web. You don't want that. If you half press the nozzle, you get a more controlled sort of finish and it's less spider webby, so you get a lot more nicer finish. And then we're going to layer this up using 4mm static grass to get a bit more length, and then we'll add a colour after this. Right, so here, the glue had started to dry because it's the last bit that I came to, and the hoover's ripped up a big patch. Now, with static grassing, work with your mistakes. So make a mess of it, like that. And you'll be thinking, what the chuff are you doing, Luke? Well, I'll show you. So that's the basic board. We're going to come back to this in a second and add a lot more to it. But now we need some terrain. Well, first I'm going to wash my hands because I look like a green Chewbacca. Now, with I Built It, guys, I have said that it is the best stuff that I've put together, but they're really thinking about it. They sort of fill the gap that no other MDF company is doing at the moment, whether it's just the way it goes together, the style of it, the fact that it's laser etched. They're either offering 3D printed interiors, things to dress it all up. So you're not just buying into a little base system to work off. It's good enough out the box. But if you wanted to go in there and make your own little dioramas or full functioning wargaming terrain with opening interiors, with furniture, market stalls, you can do whatever you want with this stuff. So if you're in the market for some stuff like this, check the Kickstarter below for I Built It, guys. With the link, with the first 48 hours, you get some awesome deals on this. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit beginner-ish, this video, and it's not like mega over detailed, but not a lot of wargamers want that. They just want something that looks half decent, that's done easily and quickly and on a budget. And I think this is about as easily and as quickly as you can do it to get something that looks pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this hobby for like 20 odd years. I've never been much of a terrain person, but if I'd seen a video like this showing how easy something like this is to achieve, I think I would have been much more likely to have done something at some point. I mean, this took us about half an hour to put together the mat.
Yep.
Which is no time at all.
After the spray can dried.
After the spray can had dried. But it took us like half an hour with just static grassing and mud thrown around and then leave it to dry.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a difficult job at all.
No, and the static grass, it hides all the joins very well. So if you take this apart and put it back together, you can hardly see the joins. The only place you can really see them is on the dirt sections, but it's not that dirty, it's not that bad to look at.
Especially if you put in terrain on the top of it as well, you can hide a lot of that with that.
Yeah, and I mean, we've only got this castle and a house on this, but if you were to put trees, bushes, by the time you've got your models on there, it's going to be a great gaming table. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please show your support below by checking out as patron. You get your names called out. We will be doing podcasts or vlogs every month, like trying to keep us patrons updated with stuff. And if you want to sponsor us any other way,
Sponsor us, support us.
Oh yeah, if you want to support us any other way, I don't know, I just say words.
If you wanted to support us any other way, check out Geekgaming Scenics, link down below, and buy our products for all your basing and terrain needs. Or there's all the affiliate links as well down below in the description.
It is, but remember, Geekgaming Scenics is all over the world. So support your local shops, and when you support them, it also supports me.
And me.
Yeah, all of us. Double me. Anyway guys, thanks to I Built It for sponsoring this video, and they are literally the best engineered and best looking MDF kits I've ever used. That laser etching is genius, and it's deep enough for dry brushing, washing and everything. So do check out the links to the Kickstarter below, guys, because I can't wait to see what this company comes up with. These are just nice. The roof tiles are just, they need to sell them on their own because them roof tiles are absolutely amazing. But anyway, we'll see you again for the next video. Love, love, love. Josh, I've got a very important call to make. Can you come and start opening this while I go make a call? Yeah, it's really important, so we need to get it done, don't we? What's that? You want me to go send you an email? All right, cool. Give me half hour. Right, mate, I've got to go send an email.
It's going to take you half an hour.
You take that.
Mind you, your spelling, it will do.
Yeah, it will do.
Guess I'll just do this then.
Yeah. Make sure you don't lose the order of them.
You are real.